Technology. Hey y'all, welcome back. We're doing a take two. You just gotta love technology, or at least that's what I'm gonna blame it on. Sometimes when there's all these 50 million buttons you gotta be pushing at one time, and you forget the rhythm. But hey, welcome back. I am glad you are here. I am glad to be sharing this video that we are taking a little bit of a change in direction with this one. Because at the end of the day, it's fun to do a little bit of something different. Now, I don't know about you, but I love, all things celebrities, movies, and stuff like that. I think it's great. It's wonderful. I have a good time with it all the time. I don't know why that ringing is happening, so just disregard that. But yeah, I am into all kinds of movies, all kind of fanfare when it comes to celebrity stuff, as far as the fun stuff anyways. And one of the things that I was really excited about when me and my husband were able to do so is we had taken a trip to LA, and we had went to the Hollywood Star Walk of Fame, and we had a really good time. And it was just one of those things that I always said, if I ever really got a chance to hang out in LA for a little bit, I really wanted to go and see. I've flown through LA when I was in the military, and I always thought, it'd be so nice to kind of just hang out for a day or two. And that's what we did. And we really enjoyed ourselves. And that's a fond memory that I have. And we got to see a lot of stars of individuals that I would love to see. So I was excited about that. And so if you haven't had an opportunity to do so, and you do get a chance to do so, you should go. It is kind of fun to just go and hang out a little bit. You see everybody out there having a good time, taking pictures and selfies and all that kind of stuff. And, it's just a really good time. So as I enjoy all things celebrity, the good stuff, I had actually did a couple of videos on a couple of recipients that had won last year, and it was kind of fun. I actually like to look at, a catalog of individuals who are being awarded for the different accomplishments that they have in life period, but definitely, during the arts. And it was just really nice to be able to kind of go and, reminisce on certain movies and TV shows and things that these individuals may have done that really brought great joy to your life. So I thought I would cover a couple of stories here and also share who the 2025 inductee list is for those who are going to be awarded a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Now, if you have been kind of keeping up with that a little bit, you will know that a lot of times they do have ceremonies, especially now that are televised or, streamed or whatnot. So you can actually see them actively going live at the time that they are presenting the stars to the celebrities and the individuals that are getting one. So, it's going to be a pretty full list of individuals getting one next year. And I've seen a couple myself too. And, they're kind of fun. It's just nice to see, people really excited about being again awarded for the hard work that they have done and the kind of, how you would say, influence they may have had, in pop culture or just in the culture period. So yeah, first though, I thought before we got into the inductee list, I thought we would take a little bit of a spotlight onto one in particular, and that is the one incomparable, most missed Prince. Famously, I would say I've always known about this, that it seemed to be that he wasn't too interested in being part of this list. So when I saw that his name had popped up on the 2025 list, I thought, well, that's pretty interesting, because I always thought that he really didn't care for being a part of that award system. If you may have remembered or, happened to read about or whatnot, Prince did have a famous somewhat split with the industry, if you will, where he had changed his name to the persona of a sign or symbol, and he was not being called Prince for that period of time. Now, Prince is his God-given name, so it was his to do with what, but it was very famously done. And of course, at some point he was able to come back around, and I guess everything was settled with the industry and such when it came to Prince, and he came back and we're allowed to call him Prince again. But yeah, I mean, one thing about Prince that I've always loved, he was such a trailblazer. He didn't take any mess, and I appreciated that about him. So he is truly, truly missed. I really wish that all of those stars that come about who bring such great memories and great music and great art could just live forever, don't you? So yeah, I think that what I will do is go ahead and start off with the Prince portion of the story first, and then we'll go ahead and dive into the sharing of the inductees, and then also I will be sharing the list of the inductees. So make sure that you stay tuned for that as well. So let's go ahead and dive into the first part of this sharing. All righty then, let's go, because they call him Prince. All right, so according to People, Prince is finally getting his star on the Walk of Fame. And here's why he originally turned down the honor. All right. Yeah. He made a statement, though. He really did. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Prince is receiving a posthumous star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame after previously turning it down the honor twice. Prince will finally be on the Walk of Fame. More than 8 years after his passing on April 21st, 2016, the famed singer will receive a posthumous star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. The official announcement was made on June 25th when the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce released a list of honorees for the Hollywood Walk of Fame class of 2025. In addition to Prince, the list includes big names such as Jane Fonda, David Beckham, Keith Urban, and Fantasia, and more. Prince's honor in particular has been a long time coming. In fact, he was previously approached about receiving a star when he was still alive, but turned down the offer twice. From why he originally turned down a Walk of Fame star to how he's received now, everything to know about the singer's upcoming honor. Why didn't Prince have a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame? When it was announced that Prince would be receiving Hollywood Walk of Fame star in June of 2024, many fans were shocked that he didn't already have one. As part of the official rules for the Walk of Fame producer Anna Martinez told People that while anyone can nominate a celebrity, they have to consent to the nomination beforehand. The rule is known as the Springsteen Clause, which came to be after a fan nominated Bruce Springsteen without clearing it with the boss himself. We announced it, and he did not want it. Oh, wow, that must have been messy, Martinez said. So I created what's called the Springsteen Clause. Which means you now have to sign off on it, because otherwise it's not fair to those who do want it. Though Prince was approached twice about receiving a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, he turned down the offer again both times. Martinez recalled to People that shortly after his death, a Walk of Famer who was close to Prince discussed the possibility of his nomination, but Prince replied that he was not ready. What are the rules for getting a posthumous star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame? Well, following a celebrity's death, there are different rules that apply when it comes to nominating someone for a posthumous star, including a 2-year waiting period after a celebrity's death, which Martinez said essentially serves as a mourning period. Additionally, just as a living celebrity has to give their consent to receiving a star, a late celebrity's family or estate must give their consent for a posthumous star. Following Prince's passing, there was a lengthy 6-year battle over his estate, which was eventually resolved in August of 2022. The estate battle could have been a factor in the delay of Prince's star on the Walk of Fame, since his family or estate has to consent to his nomination. An official date of his ceremony hasn't yet been announced. As explained by Martinez, after a celebrity is selected, they, or in this case, Prince's family or estate, have 2 years to schedule their ceremony before their application expires. The Walk of Fame class of 2025 includes a number of celebrities from the 6 categories, including motion pictures, television, recording, radio, live performance, and sports entertainment. And of course, they didn't get too in particular about why he did not want to, but I wonder if it does have something to do with the issues that came about with him in the industry some years ago. And the fact that they came back to him again a second time after all of that had blown over and we have moved on from that, he still wasn't ready. So why he wasn't ready at that time, we really don't know. But I do say that hopefully he will be okay with the situation as is. I feel like, he is someone that should be awarded for all the many accomplishments of the things that he has done and what he has meant to our culture and pop culture and the music industry and just the way of, soundtrack of our lives has been. So I am happy that he is being awarded. I do feel a little bit of, I don't know, conflict, I guess, because he really didn't want one or wasn't ready for one at the time of when he was here with us. So, there is that. But we don't know what his family may have talked with him about. We don't know what things may came of after the second turn down. So I'm just happy that we are still celebrating Prince because, like I said, he was a marvelous entertainer, and he was beloved by so many. And it was just nice to see, a good one get recommended or nominated, and to see that happen. So yeah, I'm happy about it. But again, I do kind of think about, he really wasn't interested. So what do you think of it today? I don't know. Leave your thoughts down below what you think about this. Do you think that they should go along with it? I mean, it's already been announced, but again, like I said, they have 2 years before they actually will expire out the application if one has not been put in to finalize those details for the ceremony to take place. But I'd love to know your thoughts. Are you kind of the camp of that, if he didn't want it when he was alive, he's not going to want it when he's moved on? Or are you the camp that, hey, we don't know what was discussed after that second turn down, and maybe his family just decided, look, be gone. It doesn't matter what everything else that he was dealing with. We want to make sure that he is entrenched in the ground in a sense of, being in a place that will probably be there for many, many years to come. So, and a lot of us can reflect and visit and, think of our own memories and what he meant to us in our lives. And I often say that there's many celebrities and individuals who are in the music arena that are the soundtrack of our lives. And I think Prince definitely falls squarely in that category. So yeah, leave me your thoughts on that. So now we're going to go ahead and pop over to the list of the attendees. Now I do have a little bit of a sharing that I want to cover with you guys and get your thoughts on that as well. And then I will go ahead and run a small quick video just to share all of the names and the individuals that are going to be inducted into 2025 Walk of Fame, or Star Walk of Fame, whichever one you like to refer to it as. And so, of course, make sure that you just stick around so you can see the list of names if you are interested. So let's go ahead and get into the second sharing, which is, of course, the list. Now, this is according to Billboard.com. And let me move this over a little bit so I can see what I am doing. All right, so it appears to be that Prince, Keith Urban, Green Day, and more are selected for the Hollywood Walk of Fame. And of course, I'll be sharing the full list after this quick sharing. This year's inductees range in age from Fantasia, 39, way to go Fantasia, to pioneering stunt woman Toni Vaz, who is age 101. Now in the sharing, she's going to be the one holding the award. Amazing, right? Amazing. I could only imagine kind of stories she has to tell. So let's go ahead and continue. Prince, Keith Urban, and Green Day are among 36 entertainment professionals who have been selected to receive stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Prince, who passed away in 2016 at age 57, will be relatively a rare posthumous induction. Trey Parker and Matt Stone, the creators of South Park, will be honored in a double ceremony. The 2025 class was announced at a press conference held at the Ovation Hollywood on Monday, June 24th. Music producer Jimmy Jam and actors Joe Mantegna and Niecy Nash joined the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce President CEO Steve Neeson to make the announcement. Jimmy Jam was a close associate of Prince in the early 1980s when he and partner Terry Lewis were in The Time. And if you know, famously, Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis were also long-term producers of Janet Jackson's many albums and music in the early years. I'm not sure when they stopped, but they may never have really, but they're very, very influential in her music and her producing of her music. So yeah, they're very much a beloved duo. Next, this year's inductees range in age of Fantasia, 39, to Toni Baz, as I shared earlier, 101. Baz was Hollywood's first Black stunt woman and co-founder of the NAACP Image Awards. That is exciting to know. Other older inductees are Chinese American actress Lisa Liu, 97, film and TV actress Jane Fonda, 86, and actor director Bill Duke, 81. Fonda, daughter of acting legend Henry Fonda, is one of the 3 second-generation stars being honored, along with Emilio Estevez, son of Martin Sheen, and journalist Chris Wallace, son of 60 Minutes great Mike Wallace. Most of the inductees are American, though some hail from outside the U.S. These include English band Depeche Mode, Mexican grupero band Los Bucas, Urban, who was born in New Zealand but is now Australian American, and Irish actor Colin Farrell, Chinese American actress Lisa Liu, Scottish actor Alan Cumming, and retired English football player David Beckham. The Walk of Fame Selection Committee, made up of past Walk of Famers, selected this year's honorees from among hundreds of nominees on June 14th. The choices were ratified by the Hollywood Chamber Board of Directors that same day. Dates have not yet been scheduled for those stars ceremonies. However, recipients have 2 years to schedule star ceremonies from the date of selection before they expire. Upcoming star ceremonies are usually announced 10 days prior to the dedication on the official website. Star ceremonies are streamed worldwide, as I shared earlier, and the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce administers the Walk of Fame on behalf of the city of Los Angeles. Sponsors fund the star, the ceremony, and the maintenance of the world-famous attraction. Attending Walk of Fame ceremonies is free to the public. To learn more and to find the location of stars on the Walk of Fame, you most certainly can visit their website. So yeah, I really do myself enjoy a good browse down memory lane by looking at all the stars that are being awarded for their great works. I was really intrigued by Miss Baz, the stunt woman. I mean, that's pretty exciting. And again, the story she must have to tell, and the fact that she's part of one of the founders of the Image Awards, NAACP Image Awards. I mean, that's really cool. So yeah, congratulations to her and all of the many stars that were able to, get themselves inducted into the Hall of Fame here for the Walk of Fame. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and share that quick little video with you. I hope you enjoy, so sit back and relax and just take it all in. And of course, I think that'll do it after the video, so just make sure you stay after for it and take a moment to enjoy that. But make sure, please, when you do leave, that you leave a like at the end on the way out. I would so appreciate it. And if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, I hope that you will, and become a member of this family here that we got. Be a part of the channel here with me. I would really appreciate it. And yeah, I think that about does it for that. So remember to go ahead and just hang out for just a minute to check out the video, and I will see you in the next one.